All right, time to give the bucks a little flake here. What? When they're in rut, they will not leave your side, and you trip over them. And they're big and muscular. Oh, okay, going in here. Oh no, went backwards. Hold on. Hard to do one-handed. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay. Oh, sometimes. Go on, it's in there. See, look at him. You guys stop. See, I was just with the does with Meadow, and I know that's freaking them out. Yes, I got Meadow on me. What's wrong with you? Ah, man. What a beautiful, perfect morning. It's probably 40 degrees. The animals are all healthy and accounted for. And I'm coming out to feed them in the morning. But I think that the chickens and guineas are mad at me because I have put them in their run for the winter. And this is the first night that they stayed in there, and the first morning that they can't get out into the main pasture out there. So I'm gonna feed them some pancakes. Oh, pancakes right there. And see how they do. So let me feed them some pancakes here. All right, guys. Come on, there's more, there's more. Come on. Good job. Well, I think they like those pancakes. All right, pigs. I'm coming for you. So I don't know how much longer this awesome weather's gonna last. What are you guys doing? My goodness, man. Settle down. There have been a lot of mornings I've had to come out, and evenings. You can see where their water has sort of frozen over here. Hey, I don't have anything in my hand right now. Stop. And I've had to break up that ice. It's kind of a fun little routine. A magician promises that he can throw a ball as hard as he can, have it stop, change directions, and come back to him. He claims he can do it without the ball bouncing off of anything, or tied to anything, or without magnets. How can he do this? Answer coming up. All right, now it's time to see what the goats are up to. Well, look at that. They're waiting on something. All right, goats. Oh, and there's Rockaway out there moving around in the wild. Wow. Usually she's on her perch in the corner. You guys hungry or something? All right, let me get you something to eat. I didn't get to record any of it, but yesterday, mucked up the girl's stall. Look at that awesome fresh straw in here. Ha ha! Man, that was a job. There it is, all out there in that pile. Next I gotta do the bucks. All right, now see what they do. When they get a fresh flake of hay, they'll eat it all except leave the stuff that's sort of like straw. In that whole bale, there's quite a big percentage sometimes that's they don't eat. Now, if I leave it in there and don't give them a fresh flake in the morning, I have seen that being eaten by the end of the day, but they try hard not to eat that. See, they wanted some hay, and there was some hay left in their feeder right there, but it wasn't to their liking, so they just left it. Goats, you'll find, are pretty picky eaters. A lot of stories and myths have that they'll eat anything you put in front of them, even tin cans. Well, that is demonstrably false, and they will choose what they want to eat, and they're very picky about it. Isn't that right, Danky? Crazy cat. Why are you always going where my camera is? Huh? Huh? Hey. Be good. Silly willy cat. Well, yeah, that's better lighting. Like that? Yeah. It's a good barn cat. I like him. Alright, you see this trash can right here? It has chicken scratch in it. And, you know, I give the chickens a little bucket of chicken scratch every morning or evening, whichever is more convenient. But when I put this in here, I just put the lid on super light, like that. So normally I would just go boom, pick it up, right? Every time. No big deal, nice and easy. But every time I come out here, it's on there super tight, hard to get off, and I gotta pry it up on one side. Do you guys know why? I want you to try to figure that out. Something puts that on there super tight. It isn't me or my daughter. So we'll see if you know what it is. Okay, you remember when I told you it makes life a lot easier when you have the right tools? Well, one of those tools is gonna help me get these 3 T-posts out of the ground. Oh, I think I felt a tusk on that.
Oh, Papa.
Something was hard. Okay, sorry, I'm with pigs. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's gonna help me get these T-posts out of the ground. Before I had this T-post puller, I think I did some permanent damage to my back. They are super difficult to get out of the ground. But with this guy and a hard surface like a piece of wood or a brick to put on the ground, these T-posts come out real easy. So I'm going to show you how I use it right now. It's super simple. I'm going to get these 3 T-posts out of the ground. Here's a brick. Brick. Oh.
My dad's in first place. I'm getting T-posts out of the ground.
Yeah, oh yeah. Alright, there's one.
Get over.
Well.
Big fat nose pig. Tongue's always sticking out.
There's 2. You see these knobs, these notches on the T-post? It doesn't matter if they're facing towards you or away from you. You can use it either way. Hey, what does it smell?
Papa's breath. Or probably just pig food since we're stepping on a bunch of it.
I want this tree to live so bad.
I think it's dead. I think the board goes a little bit.
So before this tool, that would have taken forever if I could do it at all. And I probably would have been in traction afterwards. So this guy, if you're ever working with T-posts, comes in super handy. Now there are some ways that people have shown on YouTube where you can make some homemade devices to help you, or figure out ways to do it by jury rigging some stuff up. And that's fine, they work, but this thing is super convenient and I have not had an issue with it at all. It also comes with a hook, this guy, so that if you don't have a T-post or something, you want to get something else out of the ground, you can use a chain and use this to pull it out. Anyway, it's a good device to have. Yeah. Okay, I'm very sorry about it being so dark, or it's getting dark. As you can see, the sun is already below the horizon over here. But it's only 5 o'clock, and I haven't had time to get home and record anything because it's always been dark. We've had a cold snap. It's been in the low 20s at night, and right now it's about freezing, about 32. I wanted to show you, the pigs came out and their faces are covered with straw. I wanted to show you the pigs when they were sleeping, but obviously I can't now. But they make literally a nest in there. They sink down into it and sleep side by side to keep each other warm. It's very cool looking. Right now, I have to empty the truck of some winter supplies, hay, and chicken feed, hog feed, and chicken scratch. I got plenty of goat feed right now, so I didn't need to get any of that. And I'm going to the barn with, well, there's Danky. He is a great mouser, but I'm coming to the barn with a mouse trap. Why would I do that if I have a great mouser? Well, the mice are sneaky, and they have found a way, even though I keep my food covered right here, they find a way in there on occasion, and the mice can't get, or the cats can't get to them. So let's take this off. See all that food on the bottom? That's from them. Am I showing you? That's from them eating a hole in the bottom of one of the bags and the food all coming out. I tried to put a sticky trap in there, has caught nothing. So I'm going to resort to a regular trap. Now the cats do a wonderful job. I see dead mice all the time. But obviously there's some hanging out in here that are stubborn and smart. And I'm just going to have to outsmart them. But we'll see if this one catches anything. Oh, man, I had a little piece of cheese and I forgot and left it in the house. Now I got to go back in and get it. Hello, goats. Boy, I'm coming. So for the uninitiated, it is now cold enough. Hey, it's now cold enough that I get to put on my, if you remember from one of my earlier blog postings, my super sexy, silky, long john underwear. So if I talk to you this winter with a smile on my face, it's because I got my awesome long johns on, and they're silky smooth. Hey, piglets, what's up, man? Okay. Just doing the walkabout, seeing what everybody's doing. Now I'm going to feed the pigs. Okay, I almost forgot to tell you guys. The other day, I bred Meadow. Well, not me, but I took Meadow out to the bucks because she would stand here and just forlornly look over there at the bucks all day long and bleat and bleat and bleat, wag her tail. I took her over and she immediately went in there and immediately said, yes, it is time. So I really wanted Kubo he tried again, but that thing that he had, that meningeal worm, they said that sometimes it will be a permanent problem. His front legs were so weak that he would just slide right off. So I let Ringo do the deed, and he seemed to have been able to do it. He's the daddy of the 2 kids in there, so I know he can do it. But I really want a Kubo to sire some kids here. He just slides right off. His front legs have 0 strength, and I hate it. Doggone it, he's such an awesome looking buck. And real friendly. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. It looks like it's going to be Ringo again. We'll know in a month if things took on how Meadow acts. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Man, the bucks, it's super hard to feed them because they're just maniacs when it comes to this food right here. So at night I give them a scoop of this and some hay, a flake of hay. I give them a flake in the morning and at night because they've eaten down their pasture here, so they don't have a lot to eat. But anyway, I'm gonna try to give them a little bit of food outside the fence here so they don't bother me right here. Oh yeah. That's exactly why I designed it that way. Then I can go in and give them some food, the rest of it in their stall there. See, I told you about these before, these lights that come on. Look at that. There's one. There's one. They're awesome, man. What's the answer to the riddle? Well, the answer is the magician throws the ball straight up into the air. It's too simple, isn't it? Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to continue being a part of all the adventures and stories that happen on Rubber Soul Farm. I hope we can spend more time together on the farm. But until then, enjoy your animals and take care of yourselves.